The late musician Avicii, whose real name Tim Bergling, was a very popular DJ during his short life. And whilst I've heard of big hits like Hey Brother and Wake Me Up on the radio, I would never class myself as a real fan. But I did remember when the tragic news came out of his passing in 2018. It was incredibly sad news to hear such a young man has been taken so soon. But before his passing, he was working on a video game that used his music, and Avicii Invector is that title. The game has been available for quite a while now on other consoles, but it's just been recently released on Nintendo's hybrid console. So let's see how they did, shall we? Coming from Hello Games and Wired Productions, Avicii Invector is a rhythm action game which sees you piloting a spaceship through many environments to the sound of many Avicii songs. The gameplay is pretty simple but very effective, and the game is split into 3 different phases. You have your triangular prism, a long track, and a flying section. The triangular prism sections are probably the most frequent sections in the game and sees your ship in this triangular tunnel. Through this tunnel you have to press the button prompts when they pass your ship, and you also must move left and right to access the other sides of the tunnels, as many notes pop up on the other sides too. Next up we have the long track sections, which look kinda similar to the Guitar Hero Rock Band fretboard gameplay I'm kinda used to. Your ship can move left to right to different lanes, and you again have to press the button prompts when they appear. And finally we have these flying sections. These are the easiest sections in the game, and all you have to do is fly your ship through many different rings. It's a nice bit of calm before you have to go to the next sections, and you can also appreciate how lovely the game looks. There's 3 different difficulty modes: easy, medium and hard, and each difficulty adds new button prompts to learn. The basic controls are you press Alt strum on a glowing bar, and then there's the X, Y, A, B buttons, which are different coloured so they're easy to recognise. And also you have to turn left and right in both the triangular prisms and the long track stages to reach other notes. There's also a boost mode that you can guess boosts your ship to a really fast speed, but it also doubles up your score multiplier. The only issue I had is that it can be a little bit difficult to notice some notes on the triangular prism stages, but that could just be me, as with more play time I got used to it. There is a story here of sorts that play out between completing songs on your first playthrough, and it follows a young woman who's piloted a spaceship as she tries to find her way home. It's animated quite nicely and it is a welcome little inclusion, though I really didn't care much for the story myself. The soundtrack is fantastic, and this is coming from someone who doesn't really know a lot of Avicii songs. There's a lot of very upbeat and catchy music here. The Switch physical version is actually the Encore edition, and it includes all the previously released DLC songs to make for a very impressive and strong 35 song track list. Completing all the tracks will only take you a few hours, but there's also local multiplayer for up to 4 players, and it's pretty fun. You all play the same song, and ultimately the person with the highest score wins. It's a shame that there isn't online multiplayer as well, but it's a welcome addition nevertheless. There's also online leaderboards, however, and this will give score chasers something to come back to. To the presentation side of things now, and Avicii Invector is certainly a unique looking title. The many different songs all have their own visual styles, and they're very flashy and psychedelic at times. As I said before, each selection of songs have their own visual styles. From space to a city area, it really does look wonderful. The parts where you pilot your ship through rings does allow you time to take a look and marvel how great it actually looks. The only real fault I have with the visuals is, as I said before, in some environments it can be a bit hard to see where the notes are coming from. Conclusion time now, and Avicii Invector has really come out of nowhere to be one of the shining stars for the rhythm genre on Switch, delivering a fantastic tribute to the late musician. Invector is a very addictive rhythm action game, delivering plenty of content and plenty of challenge on harder difficulties. The soundtrack is great and very catchy, and a must buy for fans of Avicii or rhythm action games in general. So with that, I'm giving Avicii Invector a 9 out of 10 with the title of brilliant. As always, thank you for watching my review, like, rate and subscribe. Until next time, happy gaming. Bye.